And we're back. Time for a little more of this. Okay, so let's make a few changes. I think I did. Yes, actually I did. Okay, so we can just head straight into the campaign. That works for me. Hold on, let me change my Twitch here. Okay. It's very well defended. Yeah, unless we do something, we're just going to continue to sustain damage. There's gotta be something else we can try. Perhaps there is. Let's free all of the surrounding villages and towns and strengthen our own position. Okay, so right off the bat, you get a couple guys being on your door. So what you gotta do is at least build a barricade to help head them off a little bit. Okay. What guy is coming up on me first? That one or that one? Alright, I'm going to head him off in the fields. Reason being is because Dear Tristan's monsters have Field Adept, so they do a lot more damage in the field as a result. Specifically, I think Gazelle and Mystic Horseman both. Okay, does this guy have any items? No? Huh, okay then. Commence beatdown. Oh, you missed. HP, yeah, hang on by a thread there, huh? Talk about hang on by a thread. Well, that definitely works. Let's just finish him off. This is just sad. I'm sorry. Wait, is there a monster in the background? I never noticed that before. So, like in the actual card game, every monster has advantageous terrain. Well, almost every monster has advantageous terrain. Not all of them do, though. So as you can see, all of the bases are very well defended. There's not a whole lot we can do to them. So in the meantime, I'm going to liberate the smaller bases. Shimon has to fight this guy. No items here again. So, in the last episode, I bought a bunch of black pendants. So, I want to show you a really neat trick because of that. So, that Dark Elf is a spellcaster, correct? So, what happens is, when Hornib comes around, because of the black pendant, you get a guaranteed critical hit on any spellcaster if they have a black pendant. Which the sooner we're done with that monster, the better, because a Dark Elf hits like a truck. So, that's out of the way. Break his guard. And one last hit should do it. And we're done. With that guy, anyway. Okay, so next I'm going to send Yugi to liberate this area. These guys like slot machine, don't they? Oh. Judge Man taught me with a monster that's actually decent that I can't get until far later in the game. Now they're bullying my Mystic Horseman. Just go ahead and take down this slot machine. Waiting for my Giant Stone Soldier's turn. Because he's my dedicated healer, since I really have no equips for him. And I'll just guard. Win by points. A moral victory! Hooray! I'm not going to waste his attack on slot machine. I'll use my Stone Soldier for that. Well, that's called Paralysis Sight, but no matter what level Mystic Horseman gets to, he never gains the ability to paralyze. attack once more. Ask him, Mystic Horseman. Well, that's not bad, actually. Okay. That's done. Now I wait for Yugi. And this should trigger an event. Oh, it's the High Mage. Well, we fought the lower one earlier, so that makes sense. I'm going to send Yuki back. We want to let Fistus get a little experience. Because I don't think this guy's anything special, is he? Yeah, not really. Oof. That's a tough enemy. Send Tristan back to base. I think I'll send Yuki to defend that one. Dragon gets the first strike. Let's go after that Lucius face disparage. Again, guaranteed critical, because Darkland's monster. And of course they're bullying him, because he's my strongest troop. What to hit next? Well, let's just take out Silver Fang. Make it simple. Ooh. Okay, so Zombie Warrior's just angry now. Because that wasn't a guaranteed critical, that just happened. Crushing victory. And down he goes. Didn't even get an attack off, he was just literally waiting for the inevitable. witness the event. Yuki? That's you, Yuki, isn't it? Bokora, you okay? Barely. Where is everybody else? Tristan's already here, but I don't know where the others are. I see. Well, I'm glad that we found each other. You're attacking the provincial capital of Suga, correct? I think I can help you out. How so? You can't march an army through it, but there is a hole in Suga's defenses. Leave it to me. I'll confuse the guards and destroy their defensive equipment. If you just hang in there for one more day, you will see a fire in the castle. That means the cannons will be out of action, giving you the chance you need to storm the castle. I'll get on it right away. See you in Sugat. Bokora, wait! I hope he's alright. Forces around, because the enemy will respawn after a while. I'm just holding off until then. Gotta wait for the signal, because as they mentioned, this is very well defended. It has both AA guns and AG guns, so basically, your teams will be very worse for wear. And one thing about bases is each minute your monsters heal 1 hit point of damage. How it works though is depending on what the bases are like. For example, if they say, notice in the upper right hand corner they have hearts. The more hearts they have, the more they will heal you and help you out. Since the town and the main base for the allies have 5. That means that they heal 2 hit points per in-game minute, or real-life second in this case. See, the enemies are respawning now. Same goes for you too. If one of your units gets defeated, they'll respawn in base after a certain amount of time. Nice work, Bokora. This is our best shot! Advance on the castle now! So, once that cutscene happens, they now no longer have defenses, making this far simpler. Okay, I'll send Yuki here. Tristan there, and Shimon's just going to guard that base that they're making a beeline for. Let's make this a little crazier now. What a barricade does is basically reinforces your base to the point where all of your monsters gain plus 500 attack and 500 defense. Basically, you empower your troops even further. I just realized who you meant by Saitama. Listen, Axe, it's been a long week. A very long week for me. Oh, wait. See, easy. They only respawn at half health, so it's a lot easier to take them down. Now I'm just going to let Shimon sit here and soak up some experience for the time being. Yikes! And that is a squad. Urabi and 2 Megazowers. Well, let's take out the weakest link first. Ow. Yeah! I've been kind of inspired playing a lot of these Yu-Gi-Oh games, these unconventional Yu-Gi-Oh games that don't actually use the cards. So I might actually play Duelist of the Roses after I'm done with this game. Ooh, nice. All of the buffs. Okay, hang tight for a sec, Yugi. Okay, go for it. Since these guys are after Shimon. Someone's a little salty about me wiping the floor with you last round. Oh well, get to do it again. Okay, Yugi should be able to take this guy out. And down he goes. Ooh. That's one angry wolf. Let's go to trade union because I believe this trader has a few things I want. Oh, what a mistake, having spellcasters. And down he goes. Alright, Shimon, give Tristan a hand. So 2 monsters that we've seen before and a new one. The middle one is Winged Eagle. A very old card. It was one that no one ever talked about though because it was an 1800 beat stick. It was just an 1800 beat stick with that was a single tribute. So it wasn't really worth it. But in this game, it's actually interesting because it confused in this game. I missed. Fortunately for us, his fusion material was not here. Down he goes. And you're just guarding. Well, nice knowing ya. And I'll do it too, just to troll you. And fall back. Can you let me buy my stuff in peace? That Winged Eagle's not doing anything. I missed again? Come on now. And down you go. Okay. And that base has been captured. He has some stuff I want too. More of these, and then Yugi can go after the main army. Missed. Man, I don't know what it is with Silver Fang, but on both sides, it's been very angry. All these crits. Traitors! You won't take me alone, you treasonous dogs! He never had an official voice, but I always imagined that's what he sounded like. We're not even going to go there. as time goes on, I'm finding that Quaxley is the least popular of the three in terms of polls. One thing that Pokemon Challenges, a pro Nuzlocke has pointed out, fire types are very scarce, no matter what game it is. Half the time, the only good fire type you get as an option is the start. And you know, I never really noticed that, but he's right. Alright guys, you can fall back. This is a joke. And that's all she wrote. Nice, I like to see it. Okay. I should have known you wouldn't need my help, Yuki. Nonsense. If you hadn't confused the enemy first, our attack wouldn't have gone so smoothly. Thanks. Well, good. I'm glad I was able to help a bit. I'd like to stay with you from here on out. Is that okay with you? Sure, I'm happy to have you. And then he stabs you in the back because Yami Bakura is a thing. So Ansatsu's not a bad monster. Do I have anything new for you? No, I don't. So I'm just keeping her squad as is. I have to keep his squad as is too, but I can at least buff him a little bit. I always do this, give every warrior at least one Sword of Dragon Soul, and then every spirit monster at least one enchanted Jab. Because how those work is you do guaranteed critical hits on dragon monsters with warriors, and guaranteed critical hits on fiend monsters with spirits. So basically, I'm just make it so we have guaranteed criticals all around. Yes, but at the same time, there's a way to make... They made it somewhat easier. You could just leave them to go off, do a poker job, come back, and then when you come back, they are EV trained, and they tell you how much it goes up by. So, they made it simpler, but as a result, it's also lazier. Okay, who's my strongest? Go here. Tristan, I'm going to send you there. Shimon, I'm going to send you here.
遊戯王遊戯王遊戯王遊戯王遊戯王遊戯王
There we go. Okay, so there are a few roaming monsters through here. One of which is this guy, Octoberzer. Now there's a monster you thought you'd never hear about. So while EV training does take longer, you can also just scope out a bunch of Pokemon at once. Come back after a day's worth, and then they're plus 96 in that stat. So while they stripped it back, they just made it so you could just go, put them in, go do something else, and then when you come back, they're ready to go. I know it's better to have results here and now, but at the same time, I understand why they did it. They were trying to make it a little easier, because if you're busy with other stuff in the game, then you just brush it off. Wow. I only have a lot more trouble with this guy. Might have gotten Shimon a little too strong. Octoberzer's joined my army. Good, good. I'm going to need him for a certain character that joins us. Are they going to divert? That's what I'm afraid of. Now, but I think the last guy's going to come this way. Yep. Go an AA gun because I feel like it. Being an asshole in this guy. Whoops. Didn't mean to say that out loud. Oh well. Okay, is there anything that I need here? Yes. That's all. I love how the AA guns are barrel rock. Another old vanilla monster. Curse of Dragon, Cryo, and Parrot Dragon, huh? Interesting. Oh, let's knock out that curse. So Enchanted Javelin. Yeah, that guy's gonna hurt a lot now. And then the Sword of Dragon Soul. Yeah. Granted, I did AA gun them, but still. That is kind of sad now. Alright, I'm gonna have Bokora defend for a bit because he needs some leveling up. I'm gonna send Shimon back to base. I'm gonna send Fizdiz on up. These guys have... Yeah, I thought so. They have medicine, right? So, on Satsu, another very old, obscure monster. This guy actually hits like a truck. I like him. Also, well... It's a ninja. Bye. He's dead, Jim. Oh, I missed. So if you wait, you just waste your turn, basically. And you're vulnerable to whatever happens, but now he's at my mercy, so... I did that on purpose. Or I could miss again. Have Yugi head off a couple of these guys. Aquatic monsters in the field, because what could possibly go wrong? And you're dead. Omae wa no shinduru. And then he just gets shoved in front of this guy. That works. Mixing it up a bit, are we? Take him out. You must use the Celtic Guardian. What's funny is the Celtic Guardian's not a bad monster in this game. And I always love how they keep trying to retrain him in the actual card game. I always find that hilarious. Because let's see, we've had the obnoxious Celtic Guardian, then we had Celtic Guard of Normal Arms. I don't know. It's just funny whenever they do stuff like that because it just feels so random. Well, I just wiped that guy out. Yugi keeps getting shoved into these guys. So he's going to end up hogging all the glory. You know, I'm just going to run away. I'm just going to, yeah, get shoved aside and back in the base. Because it's really not worth it. I'm kind of insulting these guys at this point. So I'll step aside. Oh, you missed. Beast King of the Swamps or Constipation? You decide. Of course. 666 for the HP. HP. Why did he even bother? Okay, what you're going to want to do now is send whatever unit you send out here, around here somewhere, because there's another roaming monster. Only one healer this time, huh? Ooh, nice crit. Up, down you go. was easy. Boom! Goes the dynamite. I forget where I heard this term from, but basically I'm just melting these guys. Unless I miss. That always causes a problem. Twice? What? Really? Apparently the game's starting to punish me now. Game, set, match. That's somewhere around here. I got a little bit of time at least before the enemy troops respawn. There we go. And yes, it is Enchanting Mermaid. And she's actually uncensored. She's also not that strong, which is kind of a shame, because that Octoberser was actually a lot better than she is. I'm actually ashamed how weak she is. Tristan back to the village.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
Send Yugi down the main base.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
and just get more money.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 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 Yu-Gi-Oh!
Wow, I just had a weird sense of deja vu. Fought well so far for a bunch of squirrels. But the sea is where I fight best. As head of the Imperial Navy, I will see the fish pick at your bones. I don't know. It's like I was looking at this screen sometime earlier. And I just said the same thing. And hearing the confirmation for the Konami code going on. The monster in the center is Sea King Dragon. To his left is Giant Red Sea Snake, a very potent monster back in old-fashioned Yu-Gi-Oh! And of course the monster to his right is Fiend Kraken. Like I dreamed this entire sequence. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey! How am I supposed to make a grand entrance if you finish off the enemy before I can join in? Mako, you're here too? Yeah, and I can't seem to get out, and I will harpoon everyone until I do. I heard you were fighting, so I thought I'd lend you a hand. You don't seem to need any help, but I'm going to join your party anyway. Great, we can use your help. You're getting quite famous in this world, Yugi. I'm sure that Joey and the others have already heard the rumors and are on their way here now. Yep, so Mako Tsunami, the freaky fish guy, gets to join us. Also, we go from the sea straight to the desert. And Mako's monsters aren't terrible, But I will be giving him this Octoberser because it's actually a decent monster for them. And I guess I'll give him Enchanting Mermaid. I've underestimated how many equips I need. I need to get some more medicine too. Okay, anything else? Penguin Soldier has been fun, but I'll give her the jellyfish. It's at least something a little better. Look at this place. Welcome to the beastly Badlands. Not even the Empire has sought to control this area. However, if we can secure a route through here, it will allow us to hit the Imperial forces in their weak spot. We must be extremely careful. There are roving bandits and monsters that will attack anyone that tries to pass. Furthermore, we cannot expect to find much in the way of supplies. We must not prolong our stay here. Keep an eye on the clock and be ready for anything. And that much is very correct. So to start things off, we're just going to kind of help hold them off here. And I'm going to level up Mako a little, because he needs it. See what we got to work with here. So, Dark Chimera, Midnight Fiend, and Castle of Dark Illusions. Okay. Duplicate over here. And then Vickery Box, Shadow Spectre, and Berthamat. And not too bad. And then the enemy is Panic? Well, okay then. Alright. Once they get to a certain point, I'm going to send out my forces. Okay. Shimon, I'm going to send you here. Bakura, you can take this one. Tristan, I'm sending you here. So Mako gets an easy go at this. Sort of. Kriushin will take out the Midnight Fiend. Yep. Okay, Dr. Berser. Let's hit the other healer. And just insult them. I think I'll have time for one more mission, and then we're going to call it quits for the evening. After this one. And in dominating fashion, Nico wins. So his troops are all pretty low leveled, so I'm just going to kind of let him chill in base for a bit. Or send Fizz-Diz to head off this other guy. And here we go. You must like living on the edge to violate this hallowed ground. Let's see if you have the power to back up such foolish behavior. Attack when you're ready. Yep, folks. It's time to fight the Summoned Skull. One of the strongest monsters in this game. Max level, and oh boy, this thing is going to hurt. That's why I sent Tristan after him, because he's easily one of my strongest troops. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Ow! 500 base damage. Ow! Oh, that is not good to miss at this point. Just gonna wait? Okay, sure. Wow, for real? Well, down you go. That was starting to cut it close, actually. This is the first time in several millennia that I have ever lost. Your power makes you worthy to command me. I hereby swear before all that is dark and bestial to serve you as your faithful servant. And we got the Summoned Skull, one of the strongest monsters in this game. Kind of some sad damage, or lack thereof. Yeah, you can wait. out. I love how he had a perfect score. 1500. Mako gives his troops some extra health. That's actually not bad. And now it's just Castle of Dark Illusions at my mercy. And you're just going to wait. Give it up, are we? You know, you never really notice it, but Castle of Dark Illusions has the kanji for darkness on its flotation ring. I guess that makes sense, though. I can detect twice. Okay. Say so. So she's just going to be cleanup duty. Alright, that's fine. Take out the healer. And you didn't heal, you fool! And next I should focus on the Bickery box because the Shadow Spectre's a joke. So... sure, attack my tankiest monster. Seeing that a lot tonight. Nice. And well, finish him off. Nice. And I'm out of attack, so Fizdis is just going to clean this guy up. 26 HP! Oh my. Put him out of his misery. Alright. Send Yuki out there. Or send Shimon as well. Oh, asking you shall receive more medicine. Okay, so what do I need here? Nothing. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to need one of those. Yeah, this mission has a lot of roaming monsters in it. And just where do you think you are going? How dare you try to pass me without as much as a greeting? Such impolite behavior must not go unpunished. Attack, minions! Attack! So we have the Illusory Gentleman, Beast of Gilfer, and Neck Hunter. Not bad. Fun fact, Archfiend of Gilfer was never printed until randomly in, I think it was Crimson Crisis. It was just, I don't understand that. No, it was printed later. It was like Extreme, no, not Extreme Victory. It was like Storm of Ragnarok. And I was like, that was so random to just print that card now. Okay, and they're bullying my Solar Fang. Taking down Beast of Gilfer. Ooh, nice. Well done. You're awfully strong. I think I'll give up. I hereby submit myself to your care. I pledge my loyalty to you. I'll do anything you ask of me. Illusory Gentleman, Beast of Gilfer, and Neck Hunter. I'll get to join you. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh. Oof. Panther Warrior, huh? There we go. Warrior is one beast of a monster in this game. It's not too good in the actual card game because it requires to sacrifice your attack, but I guess skill drain's a thing. Taken care of. Let's send Bakura. He hasn't had much action this time. You have something I want? Yep. Shouldn't need any more than that. You dare violate this hallowed ground? Just who do you think you are? I'm going to stop you in your tracks. King of Yamimikai, huh? That's actually one of my favorite monsters in this game. There's actually a very specific reason why. That would be why. Its attack is literally Kamehameha. So the reason why I focus on that Reaper is because, ironically, it's packing Monster Reborn. Which what that does is, if a monster's defeated, it's able to revive it. Which is ironic for Reaper of the Cards to be carrying something that revives a monster. So I love how in other games, this guy's, well, in Japan, his name is, he is just known as Darkness Ruler. Panic was basically a dub name, gave it to him. But I love how in this game, his name is just Darkness. Seriously, Kamehameha with. By all means, sit here and prolong the inevitable. I'm sorry, Master Scott. Yugi, I have been waiting for you. Waiting for me? Yes, ever since you stepped into this world, I knew it was you right away. As Master of the Dark Magician, I swore eternal loyalty to you. Don't you remember? No, but though our forms may change, the bond which binds us endures. I am and always will be your faithful servant. I fight for your victory and for your glory. And there's the Dark Magician, because of course. Alright, so let's do a little restructuring. I'm gonna give him Neck Hunter. Blackland Fire Dragon's been real, but this is, I'll keep you around. Let's get rid of the Beaver Warrior. I'll give him the Illusory Gentleman. Because this guy is actually good in this game. Alright, let's give you a new monster. I'll give you the Giant Stone Soldier. I'm going to give Tristan Beast of Gilfer. And as for you, Yugi, trading Pharaoh Impin for the Dark Magician. Trade in Celtic Guardian for Summon Skull. Mako, you're fine. Okay. And that should do for now. This is our most important battle yet, isn't it? Yes, if we win here, total victory is a given. But we must be careful. He may be old, but Haitian is still feared as a very powerful marshal. Not so tough that we can take him if we work together. Right, we must win here so that we can finish this once and for all. Right! Okay, everyone, let's do this! Alright, so we have a lot of level 1 troops now, so it's going to be a little rough going for a little bit. Oh look, it's the guy who tells you to... It's the guy that obliterates you in Forbidden Memories. I'm stalling. Waiting for the cannons to charge before I deal with this guy. Because again, level 1 troops, it's not very wise to tackle this head on just yet. Man, I always hate how long it takes for cannons to fully charge. I think it's the first strike. How about that? Okay, there we go. And this guy's been dealt with. Let's go ahead and deal with him now. Because despite how strong this guy seems, he has no healing. Which is bizarre to me. Dark magic attack! Lightning strike! Okay, what do I have to deal with here? There's two people in here. Rogue Doll, talk about your obscure monsters. Send Tristan over. Cora. Man, Accelerator hits like a truck. Not surprising, though. Back when I played Duel Links, Accelerator was one of my boss monsters. When wasn't it, especially back in the day? 1700 base attack level 4 monster. It's why at one point Mechanical Chaser was like a $300 card. Because when it was first released, it was only in like a tournament pack. And 1850 on a level 4 was a very fierce monster as well. $1,700 and $1,800 beat sticks plus 2K defenders. Yeah, it was a simpler time, wasn't it? Fun fact: it was actually hard to get Gemini Elf because it was printed as a secret rare. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but I guess it did kind of keep it from being too overpowered. Of course, one set later, they let us have Archfiend Soldier as a silver letter rare, so... Oh, Muka Muka. I always love strategies with Muka Muka. You also had cards like Zombira the Dark and Goblin Attack Force. Muka Muka also used to be part of a lockdown strat I used to use. Because it ignores gravity bind and level limit. this was a bad idea. I forgot that's what this thing does. True, but that was, true, it wasn't bad, but it was also a single tribute monster, so it wasn't as good as the original. Oh, did you know that they actually retrained Manny or Bug recently? Yeah, they gave Manny or Bug a retrain. They made it into a different monster. It's called Mimicking Manny or Bug. Basically, it's able to change its type and attribute. And it can't be destroyed, period. Can't be targeted by card effects. It's very annoying. The legacy support is just getting weird. It's what Yu-Gi-Oh players call whenever they like do something different with a monster from the past. Like, for example, Obnoxious Celtic Guardian is technically a retrain of the normal Celtic Guardian. They also did it to Career Shin recently. It basically spawned Zumi, which is what it's supposed to do anyway. Okay, one thing I need here. Call of the Grave. Okay, a couple of those. Okay, then Cora can go here. You should be able to handle that guy. I don't have any more flying units, do I? Guess I'll have to send Mako. Unless I make a sacrificial play. Yeah, I will. Sorry I'm late. Everything's going to be okay now that I'm here. Joey, what took you so long? What's with the grandstanding, Joey? You're late. Ah, shut up. I didn't exactly have an easy time getting here. Yo, Maya's heading this way too. She should be here any minute. Great, we definitely got the upper hand now. Alright, Joey. Go assist Yugi. Oof. There's a monster to deal with. Dragon Zombie. Pumpkin's no pushover either, but Dragon Zombie is scarier in this game. Armored Zombie is the scariest because it's actually broken. Armored Zombie has an ability where when it attacks, no matter what, the opponent is paralyzed. They cannot attack or do anything. Yeah, that is overpowered. An Armored Zombie gains that ability at level 1. Well, let's get rid of that Dragon Zombie. That's a good that has that pumpkin. In Duelist of the Roses, Pumpkin's one of my favorite monsters. The game is just like, no, you're not allowed, no. well. I also love how during one set Summon Skull got a lot of love because it ended up getting a variant of every card type. It got a fusion, a synchro, and Seas. I think it got a Link monster. It was kind of weird how they just did that. And a little random. Oh well, I guess I have to have some sacrificial lamb here. She can at least do some damage, maybe. Oof. No medicine, huh? Guess I made a mistake. Oh, I didn't give you anything. Whoops. Well, that's on me. Alright, well, no sense in delaying the inevitable then. Might as well try to go out swinging. Well, this might be the first time I lose a troop on the battlefield. Because I did it dumb. Maybe, because he doesn't have that many attacks left. Yeah, I don't understand that either. So dinosaur monsters are classified as dragons in this game. It is really strange. Maybe. stuffed animal is such a weird monster. In the actual card game, it's classified as a warrior for whatever reason. And then in this game, it's classified as a beast. It doesn't know what it wants to be. That is very true. It's also... Dragon sightings have also... Dragon myths also are stated to be around the time of the dinosaurs. Well, at least the first sort of myths. Excuse me, you are the Resistance, aren't you? I'm looking for my older sister. Do you know her? No, I guess you would you? Her name is Kachua. I don't know why I thought you would know. Silly Laura, silly. I'm sorry I bothered you. Unfortunately, yeah, that means that we have to come back to this campaign a lot later in the game, which is a bit annoying. You have something I want. Yes. Alright.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 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 Yu-Gi-Oh!
True.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 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 Yu-Gi-Oh!
It can't be a coincidence in its own right. Because why would so many Native American tribes... Actually, no, that's... Yeah. Why do you think so many Native American tribes would have any references to the Thunderbird? It can't be just a coincidence. Nice. Mako's getting some good levels. Isn't this the same guy that took with Tristan earlier? Yes, it is. Got that accelerator before it becomes a problem. Not sure where that came from. You haven't had much action. I'm going to have Shimon fight Kishin. Get some revenge. So Joey's monsters aren't pushovers either. Oh boy, this is going to hurt. So he has Guilty of the Dark Knight, Robotic Knight, and of course Flame Swordsman. Flame Swordsman, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Frank. I love how I knocked out one of his monsters and I still lost because of points. I don't know, I just find that funny. Come on, this should be super effective on these bug types. Oh wait, wrong series. Well, at least I'm forcing him to heal. Unless I miss. I missed twice! What in the world? It's always frustrating. Could have won the match, but you missed. Twice. Well, at least you can't heal anymore. Oh, now you get a critical hit. Well, that hunter spider's sitting duck now. Don't even joke about that. I've had that happen. I said I don't want to talk about it. What does this do? Versus all stats changes on almost. Interesting. How dare you defy me, you good-for-nothing rebels! Today, I am judge, jury, and executioner. A little retribution, Shimon? Crystal shards, huh? I mean, I like that Kirby game, too. So, music. There are 3 characters, no wait, 4 characters in the game that have this as their battle theme. Hishin's one of them. The other one is the main antagonist of the game. Another one is Merrick Ishtar, and then just Kaiba. Whenever you fight Yuki as Kaiba, this theme doesn't play. But whenever you fight Kaiba as anyone else, this plays. Probably because you realize how hard it's going to be because he has all 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Also, so this guy gave you the most amount of trouble in Forbidden Memories, and you see how much of a joke he is in this game? That's called retribution right there. Considering what he did to Shimon in Forbidden Memories. No! Retreat! Retreat! Asian's getting away. Don't let him escape. Everyone can relax now. I have arrived. Huh? Am I too late? You didn't need me? You're too late, Mai. Well, I got here as fast as I could, but you can't rush a lady, you know. Curse you! My army! My empire! You needn't worry about that, Your Majesty. Who's there? Who? What are you? It doesn't matter, Your Majesty. The important thing is that I am the one who will deliver you from your enemies. Another insolent. Never mind. So you can save my empire, do you? Yes, I can. I will defeat the resistance army that is chasing me. Good. Now I can rest knowing that I'll be safe. I wouldn't be too sure of that. What? The Empire and the Army no longer belong to you, Your Majesty. What? Just what does that mean? Explain yourself! Ah, my body! My body! You are nothing more than my program puppet. You served me well. But you've outlived your usefulness. Good work, Your Majesty. I always erase my unwanted programs so that they don't come back and cause me trouble later. Bye-bye now. Oh no, we're being attacked from behind by an unknown enemy. What? How is that possible? Our intelligence didn't report any forces behind us. Ha 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 ha! So sorry to surprise you all. I've taken the liberty of destroying your rear units. How utterly simplistic of you to leave your backside so completely unprotected like that. Who the heck are you? Not that it matters much to you, but my name is Scott Irvine. All you need to know is that I'm the one holding your life in my hands. You see, I'm the one that created this world. How's that working out for you, by the way? Anyone want to give me any feedback on the kingdom? So you're the one who trapped us all in here. That's right, but I don't expect a feeble-minded bunch like you to understand my grand plan. Okay, that's enough with the talking. Shouldn't you be getting ready to run away? While you stand here asking dim-witted questions, your only escape route is being cut off. Lord Yuki, we must retreat for now. We'll be massacred if we stay here. Alright, everybody fall back. Alright then. Let's go ahead and get Mai and Joey. Actually, Mai's fine, but Joey needs some work. I'll give him Giant Soldier Stone. Let's buff Flame Swordsman a bit. Let's buff Guilty, huh? Oh yeah, I can also do something with you now. As for my Cyber Shield, Electro Whip, and Medicine. This is why I kept stocking up on those. It makes no sense, but I'm going to give her that Celtic Guardian, because at least it's a halfway decent monster for her to have. And I'm going to keep Harvey Spent Dragon on her side. That actually makes sense to me. Okay. Let's fix you a little bit. We'll give you this monster, because it's better than what you had. You're good. We're good. Anyway, folks, I'm going to save here. And that is all the time that I have today. So, until next time.